Hello and welcome. This will be a short guide to piping in oxygen not included. And gas pipes or liquid pipes, it doesn't matter. It will work for both. And with the risk of sounding a bit full of myself, I don't really intend to, but apart from new players, I think judging from some YouTube clips and forum posts with screenshots, I think even a bit more experienced players could actually use looking at this guide because sometimes the pipe work is really a mess. That was my phone going off. I had an alarm. Now, anyway, so what people do when they do pipes in the beginning sometimes is, say you need, oh shit, this doesn't really look nice. I should probably have the, there we go, all right. So what people do, like say you need a few vertical pipes like this. Now if you put them like this, you can't really cross them, so because this one just goes over one single tile. So by putting them like this, you kind of block off any access to have crossing horizontal pipes. So what people do after a while when they kind of discover this, and it's a mess because they kind of had to drag their pipes all around it to circumvent their blockade, is to instead draw their pipes like this, right? What you now can do is, if you have crossing pipes, you could do something like this, right? And you would be able to cross like this. Now, I would say this works, but it's still a bit messy and it takes up more, kind of a lot of space because you need to have them like one tile apart here. So if you have kind of a lot of pipe works, you end up taking up a lot of space. Now, a more clean way to do it does also have several advantages. Plan ahead for pipe crossings. So let's say now I would I'm messing up my tutorial here, but anyway, say you actually want like quite a lot of pipes here, like say dirty water, hot water, cold water, whatever, right? Now what we're gonna do is instead plan ahead for crossings. So when we construct them, we just put like this. Like this one would go upwards and these ones would go down. Like we put a few of these bridges in. So what we now can do is easily cross here and here. So when we construct pipes like I've done here, right? Instead of just constructing a long pipe, I put the little liquid bridges. Of course, this technique would work for gases as well. And to in the future be able to kind of pipe through. Even here, I will actually be able to jump this one here, like this, right? So this is a perfectly nice crossings over here. You can see I've done it here. And here as well, I can draw a pipe through here. So plan ahead, put these ones up. Now that got them, you got another big advantage from doing that. And that is that every crossing like this, apart from it being nice, you can actually space them a lot tighter together. I wouldn't be able, like with the technique of putting them like one tile apart, I wouldn't be able to do this cooling radiator and still pipe stuff through it. So it got several advantages. But another advantage is every bridge counts as like a start of a pipe. This goes for gas as well. So if you break a pipe somewhere in the middle, right? If I would break this pipe here, I would of course get leakage, but also this part would actually stay in the pipe. So if I wanted to remove all this, because I wanted to construct it differently, I would get a lot of leakage. Now, if you instead remove one of the bridges, like this pipe here would still be counted as broken, but this one wouldn't, so the liquid would still flow here. So if we look at the liquid here, if I break this pipe here, so let's deconstruct that one. Let's go. Let's see if a duplicate will come here. Oh, it's nighttime. Oh well, it's daytime very soon. So, well, anyway, what will happen is if they do that now. Oh, they broke the wrong one. I didn't mean for that to happen. Let's deconstruct this one instead and reconstruct the other one. There we go. Let's set a bit higher priority on that as well. So let's see if they do it now. Messing up my tutorial here. There we go. You see here, even though they stopped here, the oil is still flowing through here. So this is really neat because it's easy for you to empty up certain sections of your pipe work really quickly if I wanted to do some different layout here. right? Without having to vent a lot of oil. Another thing, I'm gonna put this one back so my cooling system will still work. Now, another really great thing when it comes to this type of pipe work is that well, when you break the bridges, you will actually never get any spill oil. I mean, there's no oil down here despite breaking the pipe up here, because the liquid and gas as well is never actually in the bridges. They are kind of magical, right? So the liquid actually disappears here and starts flowing again here. There's never actually any liquid inside the pipe. The game does not calculate for any liquid inside, so you can safely break them off. Now, that means, of course, that you have to be a bit, when you do cooling loops, for example, or when you want to get that type of effect out of pipes, transfer heat, you can't have too many bridges because the liquid inside will actually not cool down the area around it inside the bridge itself. So, for example, here, I don't want too many of them because then the same in my farm here, I don't want too much bridges because that will affect the cooling negatively. I think that was all. So a much neater way than to space them apart is pretty much use the bridges to your advantage to create a lot better and neater piping. Hope you enjoyed the guide. Cheers.